Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It is Thursday, March the 13th. I'm Andrew Gagan. Well, the local market is set to open modestly higher this morning, reversing the recent trend of sharp losses, with ASX futures up almost 0.25%. This as global equity markets turn positive overnight. Cooler than expected US inflation data buoyed investors on Wall Street, although an escalating trade tensions pushed bond yields higher. The slowdown in consumer prices opened the door to more rate cuts, which helped staunch a sharp sell-off among growth stocks. Shares in Nvidia rallied, helping stem steep losses over the past month, and Tesla extended its recovery, having now erased half of recent losses. Intel shares jumped after the bell after it appointed Lip-Bu Tan as its chief executive, while it was earlier boosted on a report that TSMC had pitched for Nvidia, Advanced Micro Devices and Broadcom about taking a stake in a joint venture to operate the US chip company's factories. Shares of uranium-linked stocks rose after tech majors Amazon and Alphabet and shale firm Occidental signed a pledge to boost nuclear energy capacity. Nuclear utilities Constellation, Vernova, Vistra and Talent all rose as a result. And PepsiCo fell after broker Jefferies downgraded its rating on the stock to hold from a buy. Well, President Trump has threatened to escalate a global trade war with further tariffs on goods from the EU as America's major trading partners announced retaliatory measures. A 25% duty on all US steel and aluminium imports has taken effect, and Canada, the biggest foreign supplier of steel and aluminium to the United States, has countered with 25% tariffs on those metals, along with computers, sports equipment and other products worth some $20 billion. And the EU has announced $28 billion worth of tariffs on US exports to take effect next month. Well, US consumer inflation expectations have jumped higher as a result of the trade war, yet the latest read on US consumer prices increased less than expected, with inflation rising 0.2% last month, after accelerating 0.5% in January. In the 12 months through to February, the CPI increased 2.8%, while ex-food and energy it came in at 3.1% year on year. Well, the US two-year Treasury yield has risen to 4%, while the 10-year is up to 4.33%, markets pricing in no chance that the Fed will cut rates at next week's meeting, but a 90% chance of a cut by June. And the US dollar edged higher against most major currencies, including the yen and the euro, but the Aussie has climbed to 63.2 US cents. And Bitcoin is trading around 83,000 US dollars. Commodity prices are mostly higher, oil prices rising on tighter than expected US oil and fuel inventories. Brent futures up 2% at close to $71 a barrel. Copper is up 1.7%, iron ore marginally higher at 102 US dollars a tonne, and gold rose more than 0.5% to $2,932 an ounce on tariff uncertainty and the cooler inflation report, which enhanced the prospects of further rate cuts. Locally today, we get the Commonwealth Bank's household spending insights for February, as well as monthly business turnover data for January. Those companies trading ex-dividend include Bapcor, Ingham's, Kogan, Perpetual, Regis Healthcare, SRG Global and Yancoal. That's your day ahead. See you again tomorrow.